hardcore boxing fans out there, how are you doing? Big Porky here, the voice of hardcore boxing, and I hope you've subscribed as well, or I'll be coming to pay you a visit. Thank you very much, thank you. Hello all you hardcore boxing fans out there, how are you doing? Big Porky here, the voice. You know, don't you? The voice from underground. I'm just messing with you. Saturday morning, isn't it? 6:30. Showered at 5:30. Latte. In the office, get camera, latte. Think we'll do a bit of training. Let's have a look. Do some fuel. We'll go this way. In fact, we'll go the other way. We'll get some fuel, eh? You know what time it is, don't you? You know what time that is, don't you? Weapon of the week. Weapon of the week! That's right. Weapon of the week. 134.7 Morrison's. Liberty. This week's weapon of the week can only be one person, can't it really? Eddie Hills. The 4-0 Iceman. Free by way of. I think he's won it more than anybody, hasn't he, really? Just for his lies, basically. Essex under-19, opening fast bowler, tearing down the wicket like Bob Willis, building up a head of steam. And when England won Ashes in '81 with Bob Willis, tearing down wicket with air all over the place. That's Eddie Hearn. But his toupee would come off, wouldn't it, if he ran that fast, pretending to be Bob Willis. But 800 quid a ticket. The man that's 750 and all that. It's 800 with booking fee. 800 quid. I can average Joe Bloggs take his son to watch boxing, charging 800 quid. Eh? It's downright liberty, innit? It's now an elitist sport for 4 shows a year, that, innit? Matchroom. That's what they're going to put on. They're going to put it on in his garden. They're not paying out anything for arenas, are they? Magna over there, not Magna. Pons Ford over there is £7,000. So God knows what Eddie pays for them down there. I know York Hall's £3.5 grand, but Pons Ford's £7 grand. So he's not having to pay fees, is he? You know, if they put it on in garden. They've got it all figured out, haven't they? Them. They care for money, not legacy. When Conor Benn's all smashed to pieces, and it will happen. You watch what he has to say about Eddie Hearn after that. Watch. When they're on the outside looking in, watch what happens. Because I know fighters that have been in the bubble, in the circle, so to say. Well, not say bubble because that's recent, isn't it? Once you're outside looking in, it's not nice, but it's nature of the beast, isn't it? It's how you handle it. I keep hearing things about mindsets from certain boxers. Their mindset's not like my mindset and all that. Mindsets. What about people doing 10s and 15s in prison? Mindset. What about Peter Fury? He got a 10, then they whacked him with a 4 for not paying £1 million. Had to do another 2 year on top of 7 he'd already done, and then still pay £1 million. Or it 940 grand or something. Oh, Peter emptied out in a big sports bag. Point I want to make is this. That's character, innit? Or my mate Frank that did a 10 with him. Hey. It's character. I've got pals from Doncaster that have done, you know, big sentences. You know what I mean? Here we are. Asda, cheaper than Tesco and Morrison's. Only 2p, but not a lot, not a lot. Can't have liberties, can we? Look, point I want to make is 800 quid's a liberty. It's weapon behaviour. So Eddie Hearn, weapon of the week. You are a weapon. There's no ifs or buts about it. you're a weapon. Charging that kind of dough to people, you know what I mean? You should be embarrassed. You should be embarrassed, but people like you don't get embarrassed, do you? Because you're just money. You're just money orientated all the time. And that kind of thing just cheeses me off. You know what I mean? It just sends me bonkers. Come on. But what can you do? I mean, these people don't care for boxers. They care for pound notes. That's what they care for. Pound notes. That's all these people are bothered about. Pound notes and information. And when you've got people who are your pundits, your lieutenants, running about spying on other boxers and reporting back bits of idle tickle tackle and gossip, it's embarrassing. You know what I mean? It all wants ripping up and starting again. I'm just sick to death of it. So Eddie Hearn, weapon of the week. Don't have nightmares, Eddie. You're a weapon. You've always been a fucking little weapon. Little silver spoon boy, Eddie. Bottled it coming on Porky's corner, didn't you, Eddie, like Dennis Hobson? When Porky puts the pressure on the neck, they can't face him, none of them. It's left to gimps with about 40 followers slagging me off in videos that are never going to get on my channel. Anybody who wants to come on my channel, send me an email, show me respect, and you will get on my channel. Because anybody who comes on my channel, it's like me having a pint with him in the street, in local pub, sorry. I'm not going to just have somebody going out there doing videos wanting to slag me off just to get a name for the fucking selves. No chance that you're going to get on here then. No chance. So... Do you know what I feel like whenever I put petrol in? Whenever I put petrol in, do you know what I feel like? I feel like I've been raped. I feel like I've been not raped, violated. I feel like I've been violated when I put petrol in. I do, honestly. I feel like I've been fucking violated, man. Hey, I'm 32.7. They should be ashamed of themselves. They should be ashamed of themselves, but what can you do? What can you do? It's one of them things, isn't it? But Eddie Hearn, weapon of the week. Another thing as well, Eddie. Why are you running about saying that, yeah, the Shannon Courtenay's not on and all these fighters that have been pulled off Conor Benn and that, we've still got a stat card and a great evening's entertainment. It's going to be a great night. It's something different and all that. What? A few fireworks in Eddie's dad's back garden. They now use it as offices, don't they? None of them live there now. They just use it as offices because they couldn't sell it, could they? That's the problem. Who wants to buy that big thing? So they use it as offices, don't they? But I think which is the best way to go now. We'll just set my thing here. I like to get at least between 500 and 600 out of the tank. That's like 70 quid that. Not bad for a car, what, 210 brake? Got one of them K&N air filters on it, it's supposed to help innit with fuel and that. And I went to mix, so we're getting 50-60 a gallon, doing 70-80 all the way there. That's good, that, isn't it? But knocking about, you don't get that, do you? You get about 48, don't you? 50. But I always like to set it. But now, the point I want to make is, Eddie, you're a weapon, mate, and you're abusing boxing, and I don't recognise the sport at the moment. That's why I'm making a stand, and I'm coming after all of them. If I have to do it with billboards, videos, or lot, I am waging. I am waging. Is it waging or raging? I am waging war on the cult that is Matchroom. And we all know who is in the cult, don't we? We all know who's in the cult, don't we? Hey. We know who's in the cult, don't we? You all know. You all know who's in the cult. It's got a bit of fresh air in here. It is a cult, and for those people saying, Porky, you're a hater. I'm not a hater, I'm a realist. I love the sport. If I weren't doing this, and listen, there could come a day when I just said, you know what, I've took this as far as I can go, this channel. But I'll always watch boxing. I love boxing that much. Do you know what I mean? I must be doing this. It's a non-profit making channel, and it's time consuming, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? And it's getting to the stage now where, well, for the last 4 days, I can't even be bothered to deal with comments that are held for review, you know, the vile ones. I don't even want to read them now, because there's that many coming through. It's just time consuming, but that's a good thing, isn't it? Because it means that I'm doing my job. So you lot, all you boxing lot, yeah, you know, all you mums with laminates, I've got your attention, so that's good. That's what I wanted. So I didn't get it a while back. I fucking got it now, don't I? Because you're all thinking, oh, I need to befriend him. You might set about me. I might wake up one morning and there might be a photo of me with a dwarf hanging off the end of my Corey. So I am capable of anything, but I just love boxing that much, and I want change in the sport. And there's a lot of people who agree with me. There's a lot of people who've got laminates, that's a board licence, whether you be bellman, judge, referee, border control officials. One of them I get on really well with. Oh yeah, you better get ready. Like I've just said, it's amazing what's going on, but people have got to start backing me. You can't just get in touch with me and tell me something and then not back me. You've got to put it on your social medias. You have to do to make change. It's no good it being this secret society thing where everybody wants always messing about with fiddling and stuff, aren't I? Nightmare. It's alright, everybody wanting change in the sport, and listen, Eddie Hearn probably wants change as well, Warren and everybody, but it's got to come from the board. It's got to come from the boxing board of control. Alright, there's nothing, I can't do it all on my own, you know. I can't do it all on my own. Now, when you've got people like Eddie Hearn, who is weapon of the week, when you've got people like Eddie Hearn charging 800 quid to watch boxing, and the show is like, it's that poor that they're embarrassed. I know because I've studied this game for a long time, and the body language and all the interviews, they don't know where to put the face. They don't know where to put their face. They don't know where to put it. 800 quid? Come on, that can't be right, can it? How can that be fair? Eh? 800 quid. It's fucking scandalous, isn't it? Hey. Is that scandalous or what? Eh? Scandalous. How out of touch with reality Is Eddie Hearn living in his £5 million Georgian mansion out there in the stockbroker belt? How out of touch is he and the people around him to think that they can charge £800 for people to watch boxing? Now, I spoke to somebody yesterday about this he's going to be there tonight, and he's saying to me this. He's saying, look, everybody who's there, it's mainly corporate and people who can do favours for these people. It's not the man in the street. Yeah, there'll be a sprinkling of Z-listers there, won't there? You know what I mean? But it's mainly corporate people and stuff like that. It's not for the man in the street. But yet, why is this not being mentioned or anything in news and that? Nobody's saying a word, are they? Why? Why is nobody saying a word that boxing's gone from being 40 quid at your call to £800? 15 mile away, or whatever it is, from York Hall to Brentwood, or Great Wall Unit, whatever it is. £800? Come on, how out of touch is Eddie Hearn? That's why, Eddie, this week you are Weapon of the Week. Weapon of the Week, but what is anybody doing about this? What are all these YouTubers with access doing? What's Rob Tebbett doing, aka Norman Tebbett, aka a hula hooper? What is he doing? What are the IFL lads doing? What are they mentioning? Are they mentioning it? Nobody's mentioning it, are they? What's Steve Bunce doing? He's not mentioning it, is he? What about Gareth A. Davis, aka the Gad? Lock up your daughters, lock up your granddaughters, lock up your great-granddaughters. Is he mentioning it in his big column in Daily Telegraph? No, because they're all Tories, aren't they? Nobody's going to mention it, are they? Nobody's mentioning a word. I don't see anybody attacking them about this 800 quid. I don't. All I see is friends in the media putting big stories out. I see them controlling the media with fake news or propaganda to make them rich. The rich are getting rich and the poor are getting poorer. I don't want to make this about rich or poor, but we're talking about English level fights and maybe Campbell Hatton, what? He's not even area level, is he? Them sort of fights and the ones that are on there now. Lee Wood's a Commonwealth level. Lee Wood is Commonwealth stroke British level. Big Twinny Gav flogged him. Big Twinny Gav, Gavin McDonald, flogged him. Made him his bitch. So we've got Lee Wood there who's been flogged by Big Twinny Gav. He's fighting, he's headlining, but it's 800 quid. I can't get my head around it. So Eddie Hearn, Weapon of the Week. I'm going around in circles here. I just want to get my training session done. It's 5 to 7 in the morning. I get my training session done. I just keep moving forward. That's all I can do with Channel. We've got some good news with Channel. Somebody might be coming on board and helping us moving forward. And that's good. So if not, it's okay, but there's things planned behind the scenes that we're nearly completed now. Some I've had going now for about 6-8 weeks, and it's nearly over at line now. Some I've done off my own back, like the billboards and stuff like that. You know, I get a bit of a free run every now and then. I get back, so I get a bit carried away with myself. But I'm big-hearted and I love boxing, and I'll always love boxing, and I'll always watch boxing. That's how much I love boxing. It's always in my heart. But what we're doing now with this channel, it's going to be groundbreaking soon, and there's going to be a lot of people hula hooping me. Oh yeah. Oh, we're going to get that. Well, I've got a little black book here. Well, it's on my notes on my phone. I know how to work it now. And I've got a list of people. I know who are my pals, and I know who's helped me with this channel, and I know who hasn't. And let me tell you this: they'll all be wanting to come on this channel soon. So let me just say this: if you do want to come on this channel, Don't be sending me abusive videos. Don't be sending me abusive videos because I'm not going to have you on here, am I? Send me an email, porkycorner@mail.com if you want to come on here. I don't want to talk about race, alright? As far as I'm concerned, we're all one race. So if you're talking about race, as far as I'm concerned, I'm not interested. Every now and then I have to address something when people step out of line, but I don't want to talk about race. I want to talk about boxing and what we can do to put it right. And the first thing's got to be run these hard at sport, Eddie Hearns. Run them hard at sport and then let them come grovelling back with different ideas, because this is not working at the moment. It's a bit like 30 years ago today, there was 36,000 in prison in the UK. There's now 100,000. So something's not working, innit? Right. Well, go and look at what shows Eddie Hearn were putting on 7 years ago. Round about now, 7 years ago, we'd just come out of Froch Groves at Wembley, haven't we? What have we had since then? So something's not working, innit? 7 years down the line, right? Just like prison population. It ain't working, is it? Whatever they're doing, whatever governments are getting in, it ain't working, is it? But nobody's saying no, are they? Only me. Alright, peace out, keep on trucking, keep supporting boxing, don't have nightmares. Thanks for tuning in. Alright? Don't forget to hit the button below for the members area. If you can't do it on your iPhone, do it on your computer. There'll be 10 videos going out from 1st of August to 31st. 10 extra videos, $5.99. That's less than 60p. I sound like Eddie Hearn, don't I? Peace out. You like that one, didn't you? Right, first of all, I just want to say thank you very much for liking and subscribing. It means a lot to me, because we're on this journey together, aren't we? So anybody got any ideas for the channel, fire them over to me, porkycorner@mail.com. Alright? Shout out to Innovation Alloys and South Yorkshire Packaging. Alright? Don't forget to subscribe, keep on trucking.